When Europeans arrived in Australia, the indigenous people, who had lived there for over 60,000 years, were seen as little more than obstacles. Natural historian Tim Flannery described it best. To settlers, Aborigines were simply one of the natural hazards. To justify their mistreatment, settlers often dehumanized them. In fact, well into the 1960s, Queensland schools used textbooks comparing Aborigines to feral jungle creatures. Even official history books ignored them. One major textbook, A History of Australian Land Settlement, covered the entire colonial period without mentioning Aborigines once. And it gets worse. Until 1967, Aborigines weren't even counted in the Australian census. Legally, they were not considered people. Their population, estimated at around 300,000 to 1 million before colonization, collapsed under European arrival. By the late 1800s, fewer than 60,000 remained. Disease, smallpox, influenza, and even common colds devastated communities with no immunity. But it wasn't just disease. In many places, settlers acted with horrifying brutality. Aboriginal people were displaced, hunted, and slaughtered. Their land was stolen, their culture suppressed, and their existence pushed to the margins. The truth is, Australia's history isn't just one of exploration and triumph. It's also one of erasure and loss. And only now is the full story starting to be told.